Today we are discussing the interview questions and answers for Microsoft 365 Messaging Administrator role MS-203. You can download the complete list of Microsoft-based questions from the link provided in the description. Our interview question based on MS-203 is: explain the role of Azure Rights Management, that is Azure RMS, in Exchange Online and how it helps protect sensitive information in email communication. Your answer should be Azure Rights Management. Azure RMS integrates with Exchange Online to provide rights management and encryption capabilities for protecting sensitive information in email communication. Azure RMS allows organizations to apply encryption and access controls to email messages and attachments, ensuring that only authorized users can access or view protected content even after it has been shared outside the organization's boundaries. Our next interview question is: what steps would you take to troubleshoot email delivery issues reported by users in Exchange Online? Your answer should be troubleshoot email delivery issues in Exchange Online by checking the status of mail flow connectors, reviewing message tracking logs to identify delivery failures or delays, testing mail flow using PowerShell CMDlets like test mail flow, verifying DNS records and mail flow settings, and contacting Microsoft support for further assistance if needed to ensure timely and reliable email delivery for users. Our next interview question is: how do you configure data loss prevention DLP policies in Exchange Online to prevent the unauthorized sharing of sensitive information? Your answer should be configure data loss prevention DLP policies in Exchange Online by defining sensitive information types, creating DLP rules to detect sensitive contents in emails, specifying actions to take when sensitive information is detected, for example, block, encrypt, notify, and testing and refining policies to ensure effectiveness in preventing the unauthorized sharing of sensitive information. Our next interview question is: explain the process for setting up and managing shared mailboxes and distribution groups in Exchange Online for collaborative email communication and resource sharing. Your answer should be set up and manage shared mailboxes and distribution groups in Exchange Online by using the Exchange Admin Center or PowerShell to create shared mailboxes or distribution groups, assign permissions or delegate access to users or groups, configure mailbox properties and settings, and monitor mailbox usage and performance to facilitate collaborative email communication and resource sharing within the organization. Our next interview question is: what measures would you take to ensure high availability and disaster recovery for Exchange Online service to minimize downtime and data loss? Your answer should be ensure high availability and disaster recovery for Exchange Online services by leveraging Microsoft's data center redundancy and failover capabilities, implementing geo-redundant storage for mailbox data, regularly backing up critical configurations and settings, monitoring service health and performance metrics, and developing and testing a comprehensive disaster recovery plan to minimize downtime and data loss in the event of a service outage or disaster. Our next interview question is: how do you configure mailbox auditing in Exchange Online to track user activities and changes made to mailboxes? Your answer should be configure mailbox auditing in Exchange Online by enabling auditing settings for specific mailboxes or groups, defining audit logs retention periods, specifying audit settings such as actions to audit and audit log, access permissions, and reviewing audit logs to track user activities, access attempts, and changes made to mailboxes for security and compliance purposes. If you are preparing for any Microsoft based certifications, you can download the complete list of valid, tried and tested questions and answers from the link provided in the description below.